everyone, my name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Hi, hello, welcome to the start of another weekend vlog. It's Friday. I'm just about to head out to my piano lesson and that I get to meet the kitty. I'm so excited to meet her. I'm also very nervous for no reason. I'm just excited and nervous and apprehensive and all the things, but we're gonna go meet a kitten tonight. Not bringing her home tonight, just meeting her. So be prepared for the onslaught of kitten footage if I can get some, so be ready. But yeah, we're gonna go. I need lotion for my hands, but then we're gonna go because the roads are kind of gross because it went from that deep freeze. Now it's like 1 degree, so of course roads are disgusting. So I need to leave to make sure that I get to the lesson fast enough and, you know, safely. Once I'm home later, I will tell you guys what I'm gonna be reading this weekend, because I also don't know right now, but all I know right now is piano, cat. That's all I know. That's all I got in my head. I also want to go tonight on my way home from meeting the foster and the kitten. I'm thinking to go get a few supplies and stuff because I might as well tonight when I'm on my way home, right? I have literally nothing in my place. The only thing I have is a carrier that one of my mom's friend's sons dropped off last night for free. So I have a pet carrier for free, which is really nice. So anyways, friends, let's do this. Let's go have a good afternoon. Happy Friday. Let's do a fucking vlog, shall we? Let's do it. Look at this toe. Look at it. You don't know, eh? Come here. What about you? You're fine? Got no thoughts behind your eyes. You're so cute. Come here. You got it. Look at those feet. Look at those feet. Those thumbs. They're so funny. There we go. Yeah, there we go. You want to play with this? Oh, crazy girl. What do you think? You're just watching. Hey, you're a sweetie. You're a sweetie. Look at those feet. Oh, thank you. Don't chew my finger, please. You're so nice. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. Good balance, my goodness. Look at those feet. Oh, look at this. Those thumbs. Hey. What do I smell like? Hey? Hello. A fierce attack animal. A fierce lady has attacked the tower. you doing? Oh, you want some love? Hey, Mama. Hi. Wanna come up here? Hello friends. Oh my goodness. It is now much later. It's 10 to 2 in the morning. I'm here just about to go to bed. As you could tell, I need it. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Oh my goodness. Gosh golly, what an evening. So, I've changed my mind on the calico cat because I had like a gut feeling as soon as I met her. I was like, oh, this is not my cat. I didn't have that like, oh yes. I had a little feeling in the back of my mind that went, And I trust that. I trust that feeling and the little flash of like, this is not my cat that went through my brain. One of the little baby's litter mates was there. The other 3 that are still available are currently at one of the cat cafes in our city. The other one that's there is the runt of the litter. And she is this little furry black cutie patootie. And immediately it was one of those things where I walked in and the calico was like kind of by the gate when we walked in the room, and then that little black one was like on her back playing, and she looked up at me and she was on her back and her tummy was bared, and I was just like, oh, this little fucker's gonna mess up my life. And I spent the entire time just being like, why am I liking this little black one so much more than the calico? Like the calico just doesn't seem right. Like she was a little aloof. She didn't really care that I was there. Like it wasn't like I don't know, like she was adorable. She was very cute. Her little feet are so funny. She's got 7 toes on her feet. Like she's got toes for days. Like she's got grippers, you know? She's a sweetie pie, but like you look at her, you know, she is too smart. She's got a lot of thoughts behind her eyes. You look at the black one, no thoughts, empty brain. She's just there for vibes. Oh, so I'm gonna sleep on it to fully confirm, but I have a feeling that the black one's gonna come home with me. Oh, what a change. Oh my god, one of the ladies that I talked to at the rescue, she was like, wait, like when I was having like a home meeting a couple weeks ago now with her, she was like, so have you met like Eclipse, which is the little calico? And I was like, no, actually I haven't. Like I just saw her profile, and she goes, oh, you just saw a profile? What? And today I texted her, I was like, this is the update, because she had texted me a couple days ago, like, have you met her yet? And I was like, haven't, because of schedules. I texted her today to update her and the fact that I was stolen by the little black one. And she goes, see, like you got to meet them, because you can like, profiles will be all well and good, but like, it's the connection that matters. And I find that so funny because one of the things I did not want was a long hair or a medium hair cat. And because cat hair, you know, like it's already gonna get everywhere. And this one looks like it's gonna be a real fluffy baby. And yet I'm okay with that because she's such a cutie. Her fur feels like it's just feather light. It's so lovely. And she's such a cutie patootie. And apparently Foster was saying that this one and the calico both like love to be held, and they're not like weird about it or anything. They're more cuddly and low key than the other ones in the litter were. So happy about that. But yeah, I gotta sit on it. But yeah, I got home. I spent like 40 minutes there. Like just like, I was 30 minutes with the cats on my own. Like the foster just was like, yeah, you just hang out here and you like, let me know when you're done and whatever. And she went off to hang out with her partner and their other animals, because the house is full of like 2 dogs and 4 cats. And then there's the 3 rescue cats in this room. So it was full of animals. All the other animals came to visit at one point. They all came to like put their little noses up against the gate to be like, hey. Which is really cute because there was like a baby gate closing the door, right? So yeah, after that I called mom and dad because I was so confused. I was so set on this little calico, and then I met her and I kind of knew almost immediately that she wasn't for me, but then I had to like talk myself into the fact that I'm like, you're just meeting her, vibes are weird, she doesn't know you, you don't know her, you could grow to love her, you know? You could grow to like work and all this kind of stuff. But it was just one of those moments I was talking to mom and dad and I was like, I really don't know. And then I came home and I told my friends, I'm like, I really don't know. And then Allie was like, yeah, no, you know, when you meet your cats, like the way I described like seeing the 2 of them, she's like, that black cat, that's the one. And I was like, shit. So we'll see. We'll see in the morning when I've fully decided, but I want to sleep on it. Just want to be 100% sure. But yeah, came home, spent the evening looking up names because none of the cat names on my cat name list worked for this little black one. And I still don't I have two top ones now that I'm like, okay, like we'll see which one fits her kind of a thing, but like nothing has like snapped into place, like 100% that's the name, which is rare for me because naming stuff is usually very easy for me. I'm an author. Naming stuff is very easy for me. That just usually slides into place. So we'll see, but yeah. So that was my evening with the kitties. I hope you enjoyed the kitty montage. And then I decided, instead of continuing Middle from August, which is one of my current reads, by the way, that is a book that I started on my Kobo last week. I am like 31% of the way through this. And as soon as I started it after I finished the last weekend vlog, I was sucked in and I read like 27% of it in one sitting, just like after work. And I was like, I'm so tired, I have to go to bed, but like this is addicting. And I knew it immediately gripped me. So liking this a whole lot, but instead of continuing that, which I probably should have, or continuing Mad Ship, which again, probably should have, I decided I was gonna reread The Blighted Stars by Megan O'Keefe. The mood reader in me is mood readering, but I've decided to make this the next series video because I was thinking about continuing this trilogy, and when I was thinking about continuing it, I was like, I don't think I remember enough about book one that I feel comfortable enough going into book two. So I want to reread book one to like set myself back in this world fully before going into book two. And I think that's just the best way to consume stories. When you're familiar with it, but not like remembering a lot of it, reread book one, go into the next ones. So we got another series video locked and loaded. I'm thriving. I love this so much now. And like upon reread, I'm like noticing little things that I'm like, I don't know what this means. So this is why I love rereading, because you really get to dig into the books, you know? You really get to figure shit out. So thriving reading this, and we'll see how things go from here. But yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. I also had like tentative plans to go for coffee with an old university friend this weekend. So we'll see. I did message her like rather late on Instagram tonight because I was like, shit, I haven't talked to her all week because I've been consumed by kitty plans. So I messaged her. So we'll see if she messages me tomorrow. And then I guess if she messages me tomorrow, we'll be going on Sunday for coffee. So that'll be great. That's the update. I also didn't go to the pet store tonight because I was at the Foster's so late. It was like after 7 when I left. I think I called mom at like 7:20. I was so confused. It wasn't like set in stone that I was going to be like picking one of these cats at that moment. I was like, I just want to go home and eat. So tomorrow we'll be going to the pet store and getting all the things that I need, or at least like basics: food, litter box, food containers, toys, etc. So scratchers. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. We'll see how things are. But for now, I think I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah. For this weekend, what am I going to be reading? Pretty much just Blighted Stars reread or Metal from August for sure, and also Mad Ship. So working through these three. I have other books that are possibilities, but I just don't think I'll be getting to them this weekend because I'm not, consuming books at all top speed, They're all stacked on my fireplace over yonder. We got like Iron Widow, Broken Blade, Niedi Okorafor, and like The Stardust Thief, which is be a reread that I'm going to do later in March or later towards February, March, because that's kind of before the second one comes out and I have the arc for that. So we'll see how that one goes. And then the other ones are just options. I got so many options. And then I've also done My Friends Pick My TBR round. I have 6 books picked, technically 5, technically 6, but like Julie picked 2, and 2 of them are like cozy romantic-y type vibes. So she said that I could pick between the 2 of them when the time came. But if none of my other friends pick any books for me to read off that list, I will ask them again before February fully kicks in, because I sent it during the day and some of my friends are at work. So, well, the majority of my friends are at work, but like some of them don't look at their phone at work. So I'll throw that again into the chat to see if they want to pick me more books. But I think 6 is pretty good as well. Like if it ends up being just the 6, I will just read those 2 cozy romantic-y vibes, which actually might be a good plan to just keep it to 6, because then I also have like room to do more reading towards my goals and stuff like that. I have plans. Anyways. What a day. What a day. Anyways, friends, I'll chat to you tomorrow. Hello friends, happy Saturday. Technically Sunday, but like what's new? I'm here popping in, realized that I hadn't talked to you guys all day. And it's been a pretty chill day. Woke up this morning, decided I'm gonna adopt the black kitten, the little baboo, the little furry baboo, which is very exciting. And then I told the rescue, told the foster, everything was great. And then the rescue emailed me back and they're like, oh, actually she's on medical hold, so we'll let you know when you can get her. And I was like, excuse me? What does that even mean? I just was like, first of all, foster should have told me that when I went to see the kittens, because I mentioned the other one, and that would have been a prime moment to say, oh, by the way, she's on medical hold right now, so she's not available right now, but she will be soon, you know, just like that. The rescue, I like pestered the rescue a couple times because I didn't hear back as to why she was on medical hold. Like I would like to know why, and also that I still want her no matter how long it's gonna take. And then I found out that it was just like a very chill issue, and then the foster told me that like later tonight when she had heard from the rescue again that they're gonna watch the kitten for a few days just to make sure everything's fine, and then things will go through then. So that's good at least. Today I was going to go on my like big kitten spree, and then I decided not to, and then I decided to actually go at around 4:30, and I was out until like 7 to go get as many things as I could. The only thing I have to get now is a litter box and litter. So, because I just couldn't find the right one, the right litter box anywhere at any of the pet stores I went to. I was very confused as to why they didn't have more litter boxes sitting around or more options, but that's fine. So I'm gonna go out again tomorrow, I think, with Mom, because also the foster was like, if you want to come see her again, you can. So, and I had mentioned bringing my mom to come pick up the kitten, because I was like, oh, I'll come Sunday, when I didn't know that she was on medical hold, because I was gonna get her tomorrow, you know? And she said, oh, bring your mom if your mom wants to come see her. And I was like, all right. So I think we're gonna go see her again tomorrow, which is very exciting. So prepare for more kitten footage and all that good stuff. But yeah, so that was my day. I did write a little bit. I had the itch to write for the majority of the day, but I was just procrastinating, and then I went shopping, and then I came back, and that itch had kind of left, but I was like, no, I'm gonna make myself write, and I wrote like 700 words, and I was like pulling teeth. So I think I just need to get back in the groove of it again, because I just haven't. So I need to be working on a favorite fae, because I got the other night an idea for Sage's story, like another character in Sage's story, and kind of like weaving that storyline through, which is gonna make it so good. It's gonna break people's hearts, and I'm so ready for it. After that, I was like, okay, I'm done forcing myself to write. It's fine. We're fine. I wrote the beginning of a scene and entrance to it, and that was good enough. It's set up basically for tomorrow when I try write again. After that, I decided to pick up a medal from August, and I'm now 53% of the way through. And I decided to read some of the reviews, like non-spoilery reviews on Goodreads, because I was at that point, I was like, okay, like I don't actually know what happens in this book, because the blurb on Goodreads doesn't actually tell you anything of like what concretely happens. It's just like it says like it's a very political, religious, revolutionary type of narrative. And I was just like, I just kind of want to know where this is heading, because I don't know where it's heading. But like some of the reviews were saying how deeply confusing this book is, and as so far, like I'm not like overly confused, but now where I'm at, I can start to see it a little bit more, because our main character is spiraling. We are so fiercely in Marley's head. It is something. It is something to be in her head, because she is what is called luster touched, which is she was born to a family who was like working in this mine for, I think it's called Icarite. I think that's how you say it, Icarite. Babies that are born in this mine, like after like their mothers have been in touch with Icarite, sometimes they are luster touched, which means that they can like control that metal, but also lose their goddamn mind while doing it. And it is like they go into like a fever drugged state and it just ruins them. And when they're little, they just scream and scream and scream and they spasm and there's all this kind of stuff. It is terrible and painful for these people. Our main character is Luster touched and she is going mad with it gently. She's you can kind of see it like eroding her brain a little bit with the way that she's talking and the narration and it's a little chaos. It's a little disjointed. A lot of people are complaining about like the transitions between scenes and I'm like, I don't see that at all. I haven't like been jarred by any of the actual technical writing. I mean, the writing is insane, but like the actual technical structures of scenes at all, like I don't know if I'm just missing it or people are like seeing things that I'm not, but I'm enjoying the hell out of this book. I'm very interested to see where it's going to go from here. So we're 53% of the way through and we've had like another plot line introduced now that is like moving us more towards like the end game of like what our main character's goal is. So I'm very intrigued to see how this is going to work. Like it's a standalone book, which is very interesting to me. And I'm always interested to see how standalones are plotted. Because I know like Sky on Fire by Jen Lyons, that is a standalone book. And the way that it was plotted, a lot of people have critiqued it because it feels weird. And I think that's just because we as a community are so used to narratives being drawn out into duologies or trilogies. Also, authors are very used to drawing things out into that length of time. So when we're squishing a story, squishing is the wrong word, but like bringing a story into one piece, one narrative, like one book, it's an interesting vibe that we get. I feel like they're plotted just a little different, like they're paced a little different when it's one story in one book. I'd have to like look into it more. I haven't read enough standalone fantasy books specifically, but like I feel like when it is a specific kind of fantasy book that like epic, you know, with dragons or with other things, like this one's almost like, it reminds me of the book Outlawed, which I didn't like at all. And that one's not fantasy at all. It's just very queer and like gunslinging queer people out in, you know, the Wild West vibes. Like I'm getting Wild West tech vibes from this Metal from August. And I'm just like, or Metal from Heaven. It's by August Clark. Have I been saying Metal from August? It's Metal from Heaven by August Clark. I apologize. Yeah, it's got a very interesting vibe to it, I will say. It's not clear at all. It's a very, very, very... I heard someone used the word blurry in a review, and that's exactly what it is. It's a very blurry book because you get such like slapdash type of descriptions and narration and in a scene, and then you're kind of like jumping from like it's very chaos, and then you will lock in on one thing and you get like beautiful descriptions of women. Very queer book, and it just like kind of locks in on this one moment and then it'll kind of spiral into the only way that you would kind of understand what I'm getting at and how odd this book is if you actually read it. Because like when I first started it, I was like, this is very easy to comprehend, other than a couple sentences, which is like probably down to world building that I just didn't quite understand what was going on. Even from like context clues, I was like, I don't fucking know what that means, but okay. Where I'm at now, 53% of the way through, I can see it. I can see the things starting to crumble. So I'm very intrigued by this book. Very intrigued. So yeah, 53% of the way through that. Last night, I think I got to page 120 of The Blighted Stars, which is a reread. I don't know if I said that yesterday. I think I did. I talked about deciding to start that series video, which I was so excited about. I was going to read that tonight, and then I was like, actually, I should probably read more of Metal from August. So then I did. So that's fun. I don't know what I'm going to read tomorrow. It'll be something, because I read it every single day in January, and it's been very fun actually doing that. So love that for me. What a time. What a time. I feel so discombobulated. I don't know what it is about this weekend, but it feels like tomorrow should be Monday, but it's not. I think it's because I had a couple things to do on Friday. I went for a lunch with my work, and then I had the cat visit. So I don't know what about that made it feel like a longer weekend, but it did. So we love that. Yeah, that's the update, my friends. So no kitten being acquired this weekend, but hopefully very soon. And I'm contemplating the name Freya for her because she's this big fluffy baby. She's gonna be like a medium to long hair cat, and she's going to be majestic. And I was like, she needs a majestic name. So I think Freya is it. That's kind of what's like snagged in my brain. So I'm excited. I'm excited for Mom to meet her. I'm also a little nervous to see like if she doesn't like me at all tomorrow. I feel like it'll be fine, But if it's like a completely different vibe, what if it's a completely different vibe? You know? I mean, I still haven't paid for her or signed any adoption papers, so I could. If like it completely weirds me out tomorrow, I could say no. But I've already bought so many things. So many things for the baboo. That's the weekend update. I'll chat to you tomorrow for Sunday.
You like these? I'm only going to give you 2.
You're so sweet.
I'm only going to give you 2. 2.
Oh, so gentle.
Whoopsie.
She says, why, thank you.
And Mama just sits there.
And Mama's like, hi, guys.
You finished that?
Isn't she so cute?
Okay, I'm only going to give you that. That's it. Oh, and this one. Here, you want one too. Okay, that's it. There.
The lady.
And what are you looking at? What are you checking out?
She says, your purse smells like a different animal. I don't know this animal.
Hey, come here. Don't jump.
She says,
Up there. That other stuff. Hey, rub my belly.
oh,
Rub
goodness.
my belly. Hey, you. Poop. 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 Rub my belly.
Oh, are you doing hair biscuits? Oh, big stretches.
Oh my gosh. Rub my belly.
Did you just have a haircut? Did you just have a haircut? Oh, go get her! Go get mommy! Where's she? Go get her! Oh! Hello, friends! Oh my god, happy Monday. I just finished editing this vlog up until this point, so I feel a little sucked in right now. But hello! We're already at the start of another work week. Oh my god. Can January end? That's my question. Can it end? Because it's the 27th today. It feels like the 87th. What is happening? Why is January so long? And then February is gonna go by in a blink. And then suddenly it's gonna be the summer. And then suddenly it's gonna be December again. Like, what is time? Why is January devouring all of it? That's my question. Anyways, oh my goodness. Guys, I have all my stuff for my kitten. All of it. The litter was delivered today. Yesterday, I didn't say anything yesterday, but Mom and I went out. We got a cat tree, which I wasn't anticipating getting yesterday because I was going to just order it online because everything in pet stores is like $200, ridiculous expensive, probably for good reason. They're probably like good quality, but like I was just going to order one of the Zon because I also didn't want to carry it up my stairs because I know they're very heavy and I have a set of stairs up to my place. And I was like, I'd rather make a delivery person do that. I'm that kind of a person. I'm so mean to delivery. I'm really nice to delivery people. It's all good. But we were at Walmart because we were checking Walmart to see if they had any covered litter boxes because I'm getting a covered litter box. And they did, but like wasn't the right vibe. They were so like the base of them was so high and I was like, what is happening? So while we were there, we saw the cat trees and Mom was like, I'm gonna get this for you. And I was like, June, you don't have to get me a cat tree. Like, I'm gonna order one. And she goes, no, like this looks like a nice one and it's not too expensive. It was on sale for like $74. And I was like, okay. And then I had to carry it. I had to carry it up to my place last night. And oh my God, was it heavy. I did it. I had to take a break at the bottom of my stairs though. And then for the majority of my stairs, I just pushed it up like the banister because I was like, there's no way I'm carrying this up an extended flight of stairs because I will break my back. Anyway, so we got that and then we went to Pet Land. There's too many Pet Value, Pet Smart, Pet, all of the pet stores. We went to Pet Land yesterday. It was the only pet store that I didn't go to on Saturday because usually Pet Land is very expensive in my mind. It's like one of the more pricey pet stores. So in that like vicinity of all the different pet stores I could go to, that was the one that I didn't go to. So we went and we found a nice covered one that I think will work, which is great. And then we went to go see the baby again and Mom loves her. I was so surprised that Mom picked her up. I was like, because Mom is not a cat person at all. She really doesn't like cats all that much, but Mom picked her right up and I was like, oh, she's so cute. And she's a little like uncertain, obviously, the kitten, not my mom. The kitten is a little uncertain because she's like, what is happening? She seemed pretty chill with me, which is great. And it was so lovely to be back to see her again and to play. And mom even was like, you know what? You were very correct about the vibe of the calico. The calico has an odd little vibe to her. And like the vibe of the black one is just so much better for some reason. I don't know. So I'm getting her whatever her medical hold is off, because even though we went to go see her and she's like totally fine, the foster was like, yeah, they're just gonna watch her for a few days just to make sure that she's still good. Like we're just monitoring her because her tummy's been upset by something that they don't really know. So tummy's been upset and they were just like making sure she's okay. And then I ended up ordering litter yesterday from the same company that the foster gets litter, which is a local company to us, which is really nice. And they deliver right to your door. So I now have 2 40-pound bags of litter currently sitting in my living room, because even though they said that it was going to take 5 to 10 days to get to me, it arrived in less than like 12 hours of when I ordered it. It's sitting over there. It's just crazy. I just have a bunch of stuff just in that corner now. It's all Freya's, and I think I'm gonna name her Freya. I think that's a perfect name for her. And I was thinking of like giving her a long name just for funsies, like multiple names. And I'm thinking Freya Blue, because I don't know why that's like stuck in my head. Freya Blue doesn't like, it's not anything that I've ever heard before, so who knows, but Freya for sure. I think she's gonna be a beautiful little lady one day. So yeah, just waiting on that. And then the stove that I broke last week, 2 weeks ago, the stove top that I have not been able to use since then, is hopefully gonna get replaced and fixed this week. And then I'm getting a new mattress this week as well, because I complained to my dad about my mattress, because I've had my mattress in my bed since I was 12 years old. It has been 15 years on that mattress. There is a hole in the middle of the mattress where I sleep, and my lower back has been killing me for like 3 weeks now, and it has not stopped. So I know it's my bed, because it's not any of the exercises I've been doing. I've been stretching, I've been whatever. It's the most painful right when I get up. So I know it's my bed that's doing it, which is really sad because I love my bed. But I'm getting a new mattress. And that should also be delivered sometime this week. So this week is gonna be insane. Just a little crazy. I mean, what else can you expect, right? Oh my God. But yeah, what a weekend. I haven't finished any books or anything. I don't know if I will either. I should definitely work on the Blighted Stars reread. But so far this month, I've read 8 books, which is pretty good. I would like to make that 10, but it is the 27th of January, so we'll see if that happens. I would just have to finish Metal from Heaven. I kept calling it Metal from August in this video. I'm so sorry. Every time I did that, I would put the actual cover up because I'm like, this is not what it's called. It's Metal from Heaven by August Clark. But so I'd have to read that one, finish that one, and then I'm 50% of the way through that, right? So 50% of that to go, and then we'd also have to finish Blighted Stars, which I guess shouldn't be that hard because I do read every day. So, I mean, yesterday I barely read anything. I read like 5 pages of The Mad Ship because I was just like, I need to read something. So I was so exhausted when I got home yesterday. I don't know what it did. I got home, and then I convinced myself to do a workout. And after that, I felt like lead on the couch. I was like, oh, okay, we're just gonna stay here forever now. So I made myself read 5 pages and then just scrolled on social media for the rest of the night, which is kind of the standard. So yeah, that was yesterday. Very productive day. I'm now officially ready for the baby whenever she wants to come, whenever she's available for me to go get her. I'm ready. I have her. I have the things ready. We're gonna see how well she climbs this one day. It's an interesting one. I don't know how she would do it, to be real, but I feel like that would be very cute if she could like climb up into this area and like sleep on the books or something. I don't know. I'm also gonna have to take down the garland at some point, but basically ready for her, which is pretty cool. I'm excited and also nervous because like, what if she hates it here? I just have to remember that it's gonna take a little while for her to settle in. It's not gonna be like overnight. It's gonna take a few days, and it's gonna be a few days of hell for me, and that's okay. So that's what I gotta remember. Anyways, yeah, so I got about 40 minutes left of work, and then I have teaching tonight. So once I get home from teaching, I will check in to see how things are, if I've read any more of any of my current reads. But yeah, what a weekend. It's been pretty great so far. So far, as if it's not Monday and it's the end of the weekend. you know what I mean. Hey friends, it is now much later. I am so sleepy. The past couple days I have just been so knackered and I don't know why. It's not like I'm doing anything different. Jesus. It's officially the end of this vlog, y'all. I read a little more of The Blighted Stars just now. I'm on page 148 and I'm gonna keep reading once I finish this clip and finish editing this vlog because I have a couple clips to throw in and then launch it up onto the YouTubes. But what a weekend. I am fully prepped and ready for my kitten, Freya, who's gonna be making an appearance at some point, hopefully this week. I'm very excited. Haven't heard any news as to like moving off of the medical hold, but hopefully in the next couple days I hear something. Can't wait to introduce you guys properly to her. She's gonna be great. But yeah, if you guys have any tips of like welcoming a new kitten into your home, let me know. Like, should I keep her in my bathroom for a bit? Like, is that a thing that people do? Because I know you're supposed to do that with a cat that's like, it needs like a close space to feel safe. Like, do I do that with a kitten too? Is that a thing? But yeah, any tips? Very, very helpful, and I'd be very grateful for them. So, got so much stuff. I got a scratcher. I got some toys. I got a grooming brush. I got some food. I got some food dishes. I got some litter. I got a litter box. I got the cat tree. I got a cat carrier. I got all the things. All of it. There's more in there too. Just don't remember what they are. I think the only thing now I need eventually is like nail clippers to do her nails when they get long. But other than that, just need her, which is pretty cool. Anyways. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I didn't get a whole... Wow, a crazy scene just reflected on my picture frame back there. Random YouTube videos are on right now. I didn't really end up reading a whole lot this weekend, but I did read some. I got to 53% of the way through Metal from Heaven by August Clark, and I started rereading The Blighted Stars by Megan E. O'Keefe, which I'm loving so deeply, and I'm happy with that. So we shall see if I finish anything in the last couple days of January here, because tomorrow's the 28th. So we'll see if I end up reading anything else, like actually finishing anything else. I'm gonna leave this here. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. Let me know down below what you're currently reading. I'd love to know. And I'll catch you in another video very soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.